My twin sister, whom we are best friends, we are totally inseparable, decided to embark on her journey to New Zealand with her family, and I just felt that I wanted to come to New Zealand. I knew that Carl was not on board with that, and God was either going to lay it on his heart or he was going to have another journey for us.
I felt like that was their journey, not ours. I still prayed and asked God for direction. May 2017, I felt peace about embarking on this journey.
We went to an immigration agent and he did an assessment on Carl and an assessment on myself. Gone halfway with me, and he wrote everything in black, and he literally had crossed all my details out in red, and he said to me, your qualifications and experience will not get you and your family to New Zealand.
I could see Denia's disappointment, but that didn't stop us from embarking on the journey. I started applying for jobs and I got a lot of no's in the sense that we needed you in the country. My other option was, if you don't get a job offer, come over as a visitor and look for work. And I mean, that's like a different level of faith.
My brother-in-law had said, regardless of what the immigration agent said, just persist and, let Denia apply. And it just literally flowed from there, from one Skype interview to a second Skype interview to assessments. And then I got the job offer. And that was just amazing, whereby Carl didn't have to come to New Zealand without work. God opened that door for us to have me have that job offer for our family. When man said to me, you are not good enough, he said, you are my child and you are good enough. Just a little prior to coming to New Zealand, I suffered with quite a lot of headaches. I never ever had headaches before, but then upon doing one of my store visits in South Africa, I just one day had this major headache, and I thought, gosh, what is happening? And before we knew it, I was actually rushed to hospital and I'd lost eyesight.
To be honest, for me, it wasn't about coming over anymore. It was about her. And about her getting better.
I was in quite a lot of pain the first few days, and then once I kind of felt a little bit like myself, I still remember praying, and I instead of feeling sorry for myself, I was rejoicing and actually thanking God that even though I'd lost my eyesight and I never knew when I was going to get it back, I still rejoiced, and I just said, thank you, Lord, thank you that I have memories made upon actually having both eyesights. The specialist said to me, if you disclose this information to immigration, you will not get residency. And Carl and I just felt that we cannot go into signing a declaration based on lies and false information. We were like, Lord, if you still want us to proceed on this journey to New Zealand, you will make it happen.
Denia slowly regained her eyesight. And by the time we had to do eye tests, and when she did her eye test, she wasn't 100% recovered, but she passed the eye test.
We submitted our application form. I still remember we prayed over it, and then we submitted it, and we were both successful in receiving a work visa for both of us, as well as family visas. I arrived in the country in April 2018.
I came over 3 months later in July. Took me about 6 weeks to get a job, but nothing in this process was smooth sailing. We still knew that there was an expiry date coming. We faced challenges in that waiting period for residency. Obviously, we were overcome with so much fear because of what the news was saying, and we've also heard of a lot of people that just gave up. They left. They weren't going to get their visas.
Through the storms, God just kept saying, be still and know that I'm God. We don't have to try and overthink or overanalyze.
We were told we could apply for residency again. We needed to go through the whole process again, all the documents, and submit it again. There was another waiting period, and I got the email. I was shaking because I couldn't believe that it's come through. I waited till Denia came home. I said to her, just go to my laptop. I just want you to check something for me.
I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden I read, and I saw Denia Hendricks. I was like, wait, let me start from the beginning. And I was like, Carl, do you know that we have a residency? And I went running up the stairs, and it was just such a blessed moment. And we were all crying. I think for us, it was just about having that hope, even, faith the size of a mustard seed. He's never taken us out of a situation or a season, but He's taken us through it. And I firmly believe it's because He's wanted to equip us and He's wanted to progress us as well.
No matter what you trust in God for, nothing is too big or too small, but God remains faithful.